Sorry, I didn't get that.
Yeah, last week when we spoke, I think you
Yeah.
had your project idea yourself, right?
Yeah.
So it was to keep to chase the follow the like attendance of the people to some, this kind of forums or events. Was something
Okay.
related in that direction, or?
Um, the idea I had in mind for the kind of app I wanted to do was something related to like music streaming. I feel like that's something we can pull off.
Uh-huh.
Um, like a music streaming app where like we play like just normal play, pause, forward, rewind. Um, you know, seek through the music and whatnot. So I was thinking of like a music streaming app. That's what I could think of for now.
Uh,
Probably something else will come up in my mind. But I
yeah,
was
man.
thinking of
I would
yeah.
suggest actually Mehdi has came up with his own project as well.
Okay.
Yours is also nice, man. Or some perhaps you can have some sort of like a social networking elements there. Some sort of like
Okay. Yeah.
meeting. What do you wanna have? I yeah, we will do that. Today we said like we can try to make a feature set. What sort of features we should have? We can sort of like make a abstract design of the product. What sort
Okay.
of a product you envision for your project?
Yeah.
And at the end of day, I hope to be able to have scheduling sorted out. At least like a real raw, and we can discuss a little bit about the tech choices you are going to use. And so probably if we manage to have the like a future set defined for the projects at the end of day, I would ask you to draw some process diagrams for each of the
Okay.
flows. Uh,
All
and
right.
so yeah, we can perhaps like take that can take also actually until next week,
Wait.
and
Okay.
next week actually we can like start coding actually.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm.
All right. So process flows and features for this week.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't know what sort of a man. I think the best way would be actually creating the diagrams, man. You thought about you are thinking about or sketching actually, yeah. Uh,
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 uh
you want mobile
I'm
application?
not hmm. I was thinking of using Vue.js.
Uh-huh.
Uh so
Okay,
I
man.
was thinking of using Vue.
Can you export with Vue.js to mobile application?
Yeah, okay. I could also try. I could also use React Native to build it if I want to build it strictly by mobile application.
Uh-huh.
That's cool too. So it's
Your
just the
call.
back end. What?
It's your call, man. Whatever you prefer.
Oh, okay.
But if I were you, and if I were perhaps having, if you want to continue with this project, if you want to spread it like a distributed and try to make it work, from initial start on, I would suggest you to stick with the mobile application.
Okay.
Cassius should know it better. Uh, and yeah, perhaps also you can discuss with him as well and ask, are you attending also product forum?
Am I on a technical product forum?
Uh, are you attending
Uh,
that one? Or?
no,
Oh, okay.
no, no.
Oh, sorry, man.
Sorry.
That's okay. Uh, yeah, man. One of the decisions you will need to take with me actually, whether you want to do a mobile application and or a web application. Once you sort that out, I think initially you can perhaps like a sketch the flows of the applications, the screens you do
of the
envision to be found.
okay.
Um,
Okay. So
yeah.
so like so sketch in terms of like what's it called? Wireframes.
Yes. That's
Okay.
the
All right.
I was checking actually whether there's a website or tool available for it. Tristan, perhaps you know anything which can be used for that, or do you know actually?
So, have you heard of Miro? That's the only thing I've been able to come up with.
Me?
Miro. I don't know if it's two eyes. No, it's not. Yeah, so Miro allows you to do like a lot of like whiteboarding solution essentially.
Miro.
Yeah, it's a bit like whimsical, to be honest. You could use either or. I'll drop it in the chat so people can see it.
Ah, okay.
You can also collaborate on there, so it's multi-purpose.
Ah. All right, let's see.
Oh. Hello there.
Hello.
Does Miro look like what you're after?
Yes, man.
Cool.
No harm. Okay. Guys, can you click on this link I pasted on the discussion and join the team?
Okay. What link? Okay, announcement.
Discussion.
On discussion.
Here you go. In this channel that I just mentioned you in.
Okay.
Ideation.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Yeah.
Hello.
Sorry for being late because I get problem in my connection. Sorry for that.
Not a problem.
Okay. You were not here last week, right?
This is first time I already joined because I already was getting some like problem in my schedule. So first time I already joined this session.
Okay, so
Thank you.
so we will have in total like I think like 12 weeks of forum. So the idea behind is like or how the actually the curriculum will continue will be like this. I asked everybody to come up with their own projects. So if you do have anything, because I think the best way to dig deeper in the coding is working on a concrete project. So therefore, I actually ask your friends as well whether they do have some ideas of their own, what they want to be involved with. So I will ask you to do the same if you plan to attend. Ideally, so we should be able to actually be able to prepare a alpha versions, so to say, and make it work properly. Having something ready at the end of 3 months is my intention. Oh, like last week we were speaking actually about having different dedicated groups, but we were expecting to have like more people. So since we are limited in the numbers, as of now, actually, I think it will make sense to stick with one or two projects. And Mr. Fanter has an idea of his own, which is as sort of a music streaming application. I think it will also contain some social aspect elements. And what I would suggest, so if you want to continue, you can either, if he is okay with that as well, you can either join his group and support him along, or come up with your own project and work on that. But yeah, to make this efficient and be digested properly, I would expect like everybody to spend like 3 or 4 hours every week when they're working alone. So yeah, if you are also like to have like working on another job, if you don't have a time, if you do have like a time pressure, instead of like a breaking in the middle of the forum, I would suggest not to start initially at all. But you are of course always free to join to catch up and to experience what's going on. Yeah, that's it. I guess. Yeah. Tristan, did I forget anything? I think we will also shift the time when we are meeting a little bit. I think because Thursday is 3, so for me it's 3 p.m. This doesn't suit a lot of people, I think. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. What do you think, Ragda? App file. There's also actually a template from Miro, which is app template.
Once you get that up, Ada, if you could share your screen for this so as I can keep it in the recording.
So, can you see it?
Yeah, all good.
So the initial, slide 2 fingers, okay. So I stick with the app wireframe template, but yeah, a web version would be better, yeah. Yeah, man, Mr. Fanter, you can actually, were you able to join my team? Sure. There's no.
Let me. I think I clicked on the link, but it just told me to open an account. So let me click on it again to be sure I'm able to join.
Yeah, this is actually a great tool, yeah. Pretty sound.
You should have to make an account, by the way, in Ubuntu access.
So, bod. Did you call it my first bod?
Sorry?
Did you call it my first bod?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, so let me click on it.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, I did, yeah, sorry, man. I didn't.
So you're in.
Yes.
Cool.
This is sort of good, but let me find if there's also another one for web.
Except we want to use Figma.
You want to use Figma? What? Where's the new?
Are you used
Yeah,
to
that's another
making
option.
wireframes in Figma?
Okay, although the problem about Figma is I don't think there's like a ready template like there isn't like a ready template like Mirror. Mirror has templates already, which is great.
Yeah.
Here. No. Oh, can you see it on this screen? Where can I add a new?
Yeah, I'm there. My cursor is beside Tristan Zone. It's Charles there, if you're looking for that.
Ah, yeah. Okay, this one, you are.
Yep.
Yeah, man, whatever you are feeling comfortable with. But yeah, I think it will be better if we discuss from the design or some sort of like screens, yeah, wireframe, like you explained. If you want to use this one, but if you want also stick with the what you wanna stick with, yeah, actually. But yeah, this is too much. This will be taking
This
too
looks cool. Using Figma might be a long process because that's starting from scratch, except there are plugins.
much. Whatever you want, yeah, actually.
Sorry?
Whatever you want. But I think still, yeah. So instead of like spending then wireframe, let us then discuss it verbally, and we can have the wireframes and with the flows ready next week. How does that sound? Better, right?
Yeah.
Because we won't have like enough time to be able to go over this one by one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. Can you like explain what you had in your mind, what the project, how you were envisioning the project?
Okay, so I just wanted something that was simple since we didn't want to do something overly complicated, but something that would be would I say challenging at the same time, simple but challenging enough. That's what I was thinking. So so it should just be a basic, very, very basic music streaming app. So the person comes to the user gets to the application. There is like a set of songs already. I don't know the target. I've not thought of target. I was just thinking of a project. Yeah, so it's not. I've not um thought about it in the long run. That's what I'm trying to say. So the user just gets there, opens the app, then probably sign up. I don't know if I want the users. Okay, I think they have to sign up so that there's like a sign up page. I'm not too
We
sure
can just
about that.
generalize it, then stick with whatever we can do, man. Also, like when we are implementing, let's say, for like pragmatic reasons, sorry. First, we can connect the login and then create the sign up and those sort of stuff we can work around along the way, man.
Yeah. Then on the main page, you just see the list of artists and probably some recommended songs or some recommended artists or some recommended songs. So if you click on the artist, you'll be taken to the albums they have created or the songs they have created. I don't think we should do albums because I don't intend to make it like a full-fledged streaming app. So it should just be the songs that artist has created. And if you click on the song, it plays. You can play it, you can pause it. You can queue in another song. You can add in another song to the queue. So then you can go forward, or you could go back. You can increase, of course, it's a mobile app, so of course you can increase the volume. What else? You could loop it if you want, and you could, yeah. Shuffling could be a lot of headache, so I don't think there should be shuffling. So just looping.
Matt, let me suggest
And
you.
of course,
Because most probably you will directly integrate a library to play sound files like MP3 or so. Shuffling will be provided by the library you chose most probably as well. So the time which will take to implement the shuffling will not be that long. But yeah, in these cases you have to think the effect of if you want to have it or not. So yeah, but yeah, once you figure that out, the actual implementation should not take that long because we for any sort of like video player or data stream, you will need to use some sort of library SDK which provides that functionality for both Android and iPhone out of box.
okay.
So what I didn't get, so you are thinking like when you are signing the application, you are connecting, you are landing in a screen.
So that's what I said. I don't think it's necessary for us to sign up users. We just want them to get there and play music, since it's just like a mini project that we want to just achieve soon. So we could just once the person opens the app, there is a just takes them to the home page, which is where the recommended music artists are, or where the recommended what's it called? Recommended songs are.
All right, you can also like have the trends on the dashboard as well when you're landing to app. Oh yeah, obviously the products people will know this better, but yeah. Also, if you are thinking not, like you said, it's not necessary to have the user accounts unless you do want to have some interaction in between people. But
True.
Yeah, so if you want to like have like the following and rating each other's list, rating each other's songs and the sort of activities, it will be necessary to have some account implementation. But yeah, this also like by default there are like many different ways to do that. We can discuss what will be the easiest and what will be your preference with that. Yeah.
Okay.
So I will list here. Yeah, but like I say, if you don't want, then you can just throw this out. Yeah.
We could always start with the main thing, which is the music playing functionality. Then as time would go on, if there's time to create social interactions, then we can easily add that.
Okay. This sounds already good, man. Did you think about like what sort of a recommendation you are going to have based on what? You can do this based on location. You can do this based on the user preferences. There's a lot of way to do this. So initially this developing the actual application as you describe, I think it will not be that fast. But yeah, for me, the whole product, the whole strong strength of this project will lie actually on the recommendation algorithms, shortly to say. Yeah, so yeah, like I said, the rest of the functionalities, I mean, even if we are saying like without the user account, won't take any effort at all. This can be finished like in together. Let's say I don't know how far you are in development as well, but yeah, trust me, this shouldn't take like more than 6 or 7 hours in total. But like I said, the main value proposition of the product will lie on the matching and recommendation algorithm. So
Okay.
keep that in mind. And until next week, also try to think about, try to actually, think about how you are going to integrate that based on what I like the examples I gave.
Yeah.
Those can be based on location, because yeah, the region where you are living affects a lot of the
Yes.
music interests. But yeah, this is also what I have. What it initially came to my mind. If I were you, I would try to. Yeah, man. You definitely have to integrate some sort of like account for the users, because that will also like open up a lot of feature possibilities in such an application. Because yeah, these can also like be, you are focused on music, but this can be actually like any sort of event as well. This can be museum events as well. This can be movie events as well. This can be anything. Or rather than like really being fixated to the music solution, also try to keep in mind that it can be converted or taken the same thing but matched or revised or different solutions as well. What else? Yeah, that's
So-
basically it, man. And yeah, I would stick with the mobile just due to the reason most of the people listen to music on the mobile. Yeah, nobody goes to websites and listen to music anymore. Yeah.
Anyway, okay.
You are saying something, man? Go ahead.
So essentially, you were like, we could convert the idea to like a streaming service, general streaming service, whether it is music or videos or just general conversations.
Yes, but yeah, it's always helps to start from small and
Yeah.
having final target in mind, because yeah, this can like I said, this can be done in 6 or 7 hours, but this can be a business taken like 2 years, implemented by 20 developers as well. That can be a product as well. So and yeah, based on my experience, I would actually say most of the startups fail due to problems on scoping the product.
Yeah.
I have experienced like at least 4 or 5 times where the CEO was especially fixated on having a lot of like complicated features, having a lot of features bundled, but and all of them failed. Yeah, most of them failed from these ones. So what I think is more right or more correct approach to this is always stick with the simple. The simple is better, yeah, because then you would have along the way more possibilities to steer your wheel shortly. But yeah, if you're from the initial start, if you like an overcomplicated project, at some point it becomes unmanageable, unmaintainable. and you just lost motivation in that. Yeah.
Sure. All right, no problem.
All right, man. We discussed, Mr. Fontor. I would like to ask you, clarify all of the, like this. I think you are also aware, and we shortly discuss about this. This is actually a nice starting way. Whether you want to have a mobile app or web, try to have like this wireframes sorted out, and
Okay.
try to think about the tech choices you are going to be used. But if it's like just a React and in between a React and Vue, then there's actually nothing much required. How seasoned are you in backend?
Sorry, I think. What am I in backend?
Yeah, do you have any experience with backend development or just front?
Yes, basically just Node.js, but
Cool.
that's about it.
Yeah, so no worries. Yeah. In addition to this, what I have told you, try to think about the object models if you are comfortable with. So let's say, if you do have a user, if you have a list for the songs, let's say, how would you envision the object models, the database to be
Okay,
designed
to look like.
for this? Yeah. And was I able to explain that, or do you need some clarification actually?
So what I'm hearing is that you want me to think of how the database will be the models for the user. For example, if it's going to have like a name, their surname, if they're going to have a username, if
Yeah.
we're going to ask for their gender, date of birth, all those kind of things. And if the music model is going to have like name of the artist, the year the song was created, and all those kind of information, if that's what I'm hearing, right?
Exactly. And most probably you will need it's also up to you. It's also which tech you are going to use. So whether you are going to MongoDB or some SQL PostgreSQL solution for this. Also, you may will need to most probably have just a relation between the user and this music model you mentioned, and that will be it. Nothing else from what we have spoken. Yeah, well, like I said, if you decide to provide a functionality to give possible features like ratings, star ratings in between users. This will obviously affect the model a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it, man.
All right.
Yeah, sounds good. And I think it's a really nice project, man. If you can keep it simple, if you can continuously spend a few hours each week on that, I am sure you will have something you will like cheer for at the end of 3 months. But yeah, because this is also music, I also like to listen to music a lot. I do play music as well.
Okay.
It's always fun, man, for me.
Yeah. That's nice to
man.
hear.
Hello, Zine. I notice you now. Welcome.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine.
Okay, were you able to catch the things we have spoken, Mr. Fantor?
Yes. Even though I met halfway, but yes, I got some things.
Okay, let us discuss about it. Yeah.
Okay. I'm supposed to talk about my idea now, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, like I said last week, I'm thinking. Not like thinking. I want to build an app for a fan app, right, for basically locals. So, but maybe when it gets bulkier, we could scale it up, like expand it. Maybe not just locals, not just outside, people outside Nigeria could like benefit from it. But so in the meantime, so we have, even though we have those major clubs, they have their fan club, but a research within the immediate environment here shows that majority of the supporters don't know about these fan clubs, right? So the aim of the app is to get locals, like football enthusiasts, to sign up on this app, right? Get a unique ID, be able to identify with their club. So it's not basically going to be about a particular club. It will just be a drop down where people could just easily come in, sign up, and then select their particular club. And so we could just store their data in a database, right? Should in case maybe I want to use it at a later time, want to know how many people are supporting the various clubs, so we could extract it. Yeah, so basically what this app will feature is a sign-in page. They'll sign in, they'll come to the dashboard, they'll be able to select their different clubs, and then they are able to like read up immediate news or current news on what is happening in football today. Yeah, so that's just the kind of app I'm trying to build right now.
Zini, I had some problems understanding you. Sorry for that. Let me summarize with my own words. So you want to make an application which provides actually the news for the
No. So I'm saying I want to make an application for a fan app for locals, right? So
what is it? I
okay,
didn't
let's
get
say
it.
for people in Nigeria, for just people in Nigeria in the meantime, fan app. Do you understand?
A fun app like this or like this?
Fan
mean,
app like football fan app. Let's say Chelsea fan club.
This one,
Right?
okay.
Yes. So the app is just basically gonna be a football fan app, right? So it will have so because an immediate research shows that people in Nigeria, like majority of the people in the streets, they don't identify with these fan clubs, right? So the intent is to get the data of people in Nigeria, right? So basically what the app is going to contain is they're going to sign up, then get a unique ID, go to the dashboard, be able to pick their different clubs, right? Identify with their different clubs, and probably read other as in today news about football.
Mhm.
So yeah, so going to be using Firebase for the backend to get their data. Yeah.
So can you tell me what will happen when the users do pick different clubs? Or is this going to be like a social networking app as well, or?
No. So basically, we want to use this to identify fans in Nigeria.
Okay, just that it. All right.
Yes.
Now got it. Yeah. Okay, and in relation with that, you will most probably serve news related to that football club.
Yes.
And what else? Did you have your ideas? What else are you going to, or how? What sort of like information you are going to feed to the users?
So I didn't get that.
So news is a nice way to give news from their club. This also like actually has a lot of gamification possibilities. So only with the news, for the news, actually everybody is checking their Twitter or directly their own club sites. So honestly, it sounds to me that nobody will use this sort of app for getting the news from the club. Also, actually, most of the
so
clubs do have their own applications as well. So let me finish. So I think it will be, yeah, the difficulty will lie for this project from the initial point, if I understood correctly, with providing relevant information, relevant data, relevant media to the fans. Okay, you are saying?
Yes. So I was saying that, when you mentioned about having Twitter and all the other social media where they could easily go read up some news about their different clubs. So I'm saying the catch there is when they register, something will have to keep them busy, right? So the whole goal of getting the app is to know the real supporters from Nigeria. So, right, a lot of people in the streets don't understand how the fan club work, but from an immediate person, telling them about, oh, this is what this fan will do for you, right? So it will cheer them up or gear them towards having that sense of belonging. Say, oh, okay, let's try this. And probably it will be translated to Nigerian languages, right? So people could have ease of access to the app. Yeah. So this is something we just want to put in the test, and then we see how it scales through. From contributions from people that will use it, and we'll be able to see modifications that can be done. But in the meantime, this is just an idea of what we want to sell to the public.
All right. And yeah, sounds good. Yeah, whatever you want. This is your project after all. It's also like fun. Nigeria. Sorry. And like I said, Mr. Funter, I will need you from you. Did you also sign in this Miro app? No. I actually shared the link here. So yeah, click on this link, create an account, and this as a wireframe to design your to sort of sketch. I wouldn't actually spend that a lot of time on sketch, but it will be nice if you can clarify all of the screens you have envisioned as a wireframe. And so that's one of the tasks I will need you to complete until next week. And secondly, since you have already your thoughts like related to use of the Firebase, yeah, like I asked Mr. Funter, try to think about the flows and the object models. What sort of like an object model you will need to use for this project? Yeah, once we sort these out in the initial week, yeah, next week we can discuss. We can go over this one, over your wireframe designs and your object database models, and make a proper agenda or like actually roadmap for each of you, and then start with it. Yeah. And you are here, Izin, right? And if you are comfortable, if you like this tool, stick with this tool. With this tool, but it's not important. Even if you use your hand, pen and paper to sketch and take a photo of those and upload to Discord channel, then it's also fine. Yeah. So let us have at least a reference point when we discuss next week about the actual implementation of the projects. What do you think, Izini? Are you okay with this, or did you have something else in your mind?
Yes, that's very fine. That's very fun. I could work with that. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So, as for G3, welcome. Seeing you for the first time.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm sorry.
No worries, man. So, for you and Okay, let us stick with Ragda. Ragda, what you are thinking? Are you be able to attend this weekly?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Yes. Actually, I already complete from recorded front-end web develop. So I already graduate. I already complete Flatiron.
Uh-huh.
All if you hear about it with different tests, and also I already complete also the project, freelance project website, or they build a website and by use also everything like front end and back end by use
Oh.
Redux and all of these things. And also, yeah, I already have a demo also, but actually I had lectures found
Uh-huh.
this week to work on my project. I have another project, so I was able to attend. I'm not sure I can work on another project in the same time, but I love to attend and
Of course.
get more information. That's very beautiful. If I have some time, so nice
Also,
suggestion and thank you.
also, you are familiar with the Redux and state management. So I would like to ask you also in the incoming weeks then to support other friends as well, yeah. Because if you are familiar with those sort of like methodologies, those will be helpful as well. I don't know obviously how Mr. Pantaranzini is comfortable with state managers, but I think you can actually help them. Because that is definitely one of the stuff they will need help. But yeah, if you can't attend it due to the lectures or whatever you have, also you can feel free to join. Yeah, no worries. Yeah.
Just a quick one. Also, feel free to share the current project you're working at elsewhere. I'm sure that would be good to share with the others regardless, even if you don't work on something within this forum itself.
Hey, even you can actually bring that project and develop it here as well, if you want so. But yeah, your call, yeah. It will be nice to see, yeah. So now, yeah, as for G3, what was your name, man?
My name is GeoSmart.
Come again?
My name is GeoSmart. GeoSmart. Sorry.
GeoSmart.
Oh, yes, GeoSmart.
GeoSmart. Nice to meet you, man. So, did you get actually the flow or the agenda we are going to fulfill? Yeah, so can you actually like explain a little bit about yourself? We met with the other guys last week, yeah?
Okay, actually, this is my very first time attending this class. I am a data analyst, yeah, but try is always it's always good to learn new things. So I thought of acquiring more skills in the product development, and that's why I'm actually here. Though I'm not so used to everything being done yet, and I even came late, but I'm very certain that I'm going to catch up.
Oh, got it. Yeah. Okay, man. So, man, yeah, we do have this sort of like agenda here. You have encountered, I asked the attendees to come up with their own projects and work on that. And so, for now, I think you can have, if you if you are going to attend, you can either come up with your own project if you want to develop it yourself. But since you are actually like a digital agent, did you say? And your interest is more like product. I think actually you can help if you are going to attend. I think you can actually help your friends to shape their products as well. It's totally up to you.
Okay,
I
because
think I'm going to reach out to either of my colleagues in here and maybe assist them with their own product.
yes.
I think that's what I'm going to do.
Sorry, man, didn't get.
I said I think I'm going to reach out to my other colleagues in here and assist them with the projects they are working on. If that will be
Yes.
fine.
Yeah, man, will be fine. Yeah.
Right.
And for your information, this forum will take like around 3 months. Yeah, initially let us have like a simple, not filled with like over too many features products. So let us start with like a simpler one, and along the way, actually, we can steer it to be a little bit complicated. And yeah, you can actually like offer them some sort of like some branding help as well. At least to make the applications or websites, whatever they are going to be consistent on the first look. So yeah, we don't have time to actually have proper designs. But yeah, I think having a simple sort of like branding for their projects will be nice. But yeah, you can actually just lead them, guide them what sort of like thinking you are experiencing when you are working on a product or stuff like those, and transfer your experience about the product to our colleagues.
Thank you. I'm going to keep myself muted because I'm currently outside and there will be so much noise in the background.
Right, man. Thanks, man. Thanks for coming here. Oh, all right, guys. What are you thinking? We actually made it in 1 hour this week. I was surprised. And next week it won't be like this. Is everything clear? Is everybody happy?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Tristan, are you happy?
Oh, always.
Nice, nice. You are like me. Tristan, I guess are we going to have like this time change? Next week?
Potentially, yes.
Okay.
We're looking at. I need to structure days, but there will be an announcement within the Discord if it does change.
Okay, yeah.
We're looking to go a little bit later for those who are working during the day and such. So it might go back about a couple of hours. That way, everyone who wants to attend can attend. So I hope that's all good
So
with
you
you guys.
You don't want to have separate sessions, right?
What, like a second session for this?
Yeah, yeah.
If
because-
it would work out for more people, then we could do. But for now, I'm just want to move it back and see whether that results in more people attending who want to.
Because I am sure from next week on, 1.5 hours or 2 hours won't be enough. Yeah, that's why I say that.
Okay.
Because we do have already 2 projects. It's all for now, but the second we are getting the third one, it won't be enough. Yeah, but yeah, just keep in mind, and we can also revise it along.
No worries. Yeah, we'll keep being adaptable for it.
Uh-huh. All right, guys. One last thing. Try to use the discussion Discord. I am also not familiar with the Discord, but yeah, I started using this. The more we use the channels, the better we will have the end product. Yeah.
No
All right.
problem.
Then I call it a day. Yeah. Okay. How was the product forum?